Well, sometimes when you talk science, you have to think very small, very small. In our regular check-in with Montana Tech this morning, our Chet Lehman takes us to the cleanest place on the campus where the smallest things on Earth are a really big deal. Here's what it's like in the clean room of the Nano-Technology lab on the Montana Tech campus.
Well, Thursday morning, once again, time for a visit to the Montana Tech campus. So we are on the campus this morning. We are in a really interesting place here for me, a place in a little while that we're not going to be able to be in street clothes. It's going to be a lot different, but we're in what you call the clean room here at the Nano-Technology lab. Talk to me first off about what goes on here, and then we'll talk about what specifically could be going on in this room one day.
Yeah, thanks, Chet. So, yeah, this is the Montana Tech Nanotechnology Laboratory, the MTNL. We have to throw some acronyms in. This is Montana Tech's first clean room. So this lab allows us to fabricate and to characterize materials, devices, different surfaces that are, broadly, nanotechnology, microtechnology. And so what we have, and if you kind of look around the lab right now, we have a very controlled environment in a clean room. Okay, it has a very low particle count. You can look at, you can look around, and we actually have to measure the particles with a particle counter. But if you were to, in a lab like this, take your finger, 6 months from now, you wouldn't pick up any dust. It has a very low dust count, right? And that leads to the quality of what you make, what you fabricate. And so we're making little machines and devices that, maybe it ends up in your cell phone, maybe it ends up on a satellite, right? But it solves some problems along the way. And so this lab has been in development since I came back here 8 years ago, and allows us to have basically a little Silicon Valley in Butte.
The thing I like about what you've talked about here, we're talking about pieces of equipment that have come from some other places and things. This is a real cooperative effort to make this happen. It didn't happen overnight, like you said. It didn't happen in a bubble. There was planning and all of that, but it's taken a lot of different people to get us to where we are now and moving towards where you ultimately want it to be, I would think.
We have a lot of new tools, right? We have refurb tools. We have donated tools, and it's all like the right tool for the right job. And those donations, they basically have come out of like formal collaborations where there's people that you trust and they trust you. We collaborate a lot with our other institutions, and our students really benefit from using facilities at multiple institutions. And we have, we have some overlapping technology because we have to have technology locally here to do some of your work. You do some work, you make something, you go test it, you make it. But then specialized equipment that's complementary to our collaborators. So yeah, this lab, really enables us to bring that element of equipment facilities. That's kind of what we're building here. It's not just one particular paper that we publish, one thing that we work on. This is, broadly something that will better, just the state of the community, the state of Montana. The individuals benefit from it because you look at their resume, right? They're getting interviews, they're getting good jobs because of the experiences, the hard work they put in, and because of the opportunities you have to have some labs and equipment. So.
That's fantastic. Again, we are at the Nanotechnology lab here on the Montana Tech campus, a program clearly that is reaching far beyond the work that's actually going to be going on in these walls. Thank you very much. We're going to take a quick break here. Much more Montana this morning, right after this.